everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sanaa, all dialed up by Sanaa, all dialed in digital, and allegedly so crafty Sanaa. Don't worry about it, I am going to fix all of that. Like, it is insane. I don't know what I was thinking originally when I started 3 Instagrams. I just wanted to keep things separate. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. Today is my October 9th cash stuffing video, and oh my gosh, do I have so much to tell y'all. First of all, y'all see this, right? Okay, so I got a couple things to say. So there have been some changes, as you can see, and there are going to be some changes that I am about to make on screen with you guys. But first, I would like to say thank you for the overwhelming support, the love, everything. I've met so many great people. I said that the last time, and I enjoy it tremendously. Like, I love talking to y'all. I love meeting some of y'all. Some we took it offline and we took it personal. We text and call and everything now. So again, thank you. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I have not checked. Let me do that right now. Let me see how many subscribers I have right now, because like I told y'all, the minute that I hit 1,000 subscribers, the giveaway begins. So I have 982. We are talking 18 more subscribers and that Louis Vuitton giveaway begins. Give me Louis, okay? So first of all, let me tell you how I shot this video yesterday, okay? I mean, I had my nails all blinged out, you know, everything was good, right? And the first part of the video decided it wanted to go corrupt, all right? And the rest of the video was fine. I spent all day trying to recover that file. I bought some recovery software, but it was 18 minutes long and I could only recover 5 minutes. So I'm pissed about that, right? Then there was a whole nother issue with my nails. I took them off because they were tearing me up. Look at that, scratches, because the rhinestones were coming out and they were just, it was a nightmare. So my nails look disgusting, but they look better than they did before I jumped on this camera. So that's all y'all need to know, okay? I had to quickly throw some polish on them, and here we are. So, okay. You all know my Louis Vuitton Daily Organizer Noir, right? This is my cash envelope wallet. You guys see it all the time in all of my videos, right? Okay. So, Comfort Living by Sabrina, my girl Tawanda, she decided that she wanted to do a Louis Vuitton wallet with rings in it, okay? And so she sent me overnight. She went and she purchased at Louis Vuitton a wallet similar to this one. I'll show you. She sent it to me overnight and said, I just messed up my nail. Oh my God. And she said, trick my wallet out. I want you to do what you did to your wallet to my wallet. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you sure? She's like, yes. Mind you, I just met her over YouTube. She's like, I trust you. I was like, well, I'm glad you trust me. Your wallet will be safe with me. But, oh, that was such a beautiful gesture. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Okay. So, let's get to this. Y'all see big sis, little sis, and littler sis, right? They are always going to be next to mama. Okay? Only for the videos. They don't stay next to me. They get put away, they get locked in a safe, and then I don't see them till it's time to do another cash stuffing video or take some pictures, you know, photo ops. They're pretty, what you think, right? Okay, so look at this bad boy right here. So this is the tag. This is the item number. Wait a minute. Okay, here we are. Wait, here we go. Alrighty. This is the Louis Vuitton Zippy organizer. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? So she went and bought one of these, okay? And she sent it to me. Now, mind you, the minute I received it, I loved it. So I ran out and bought one too, right? So, and of course, y'all know me. I put my little planner charms on it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I put my little wallet charm on it. I created this one. And I am going to be selling that. My website should be going live in like 2 days, guys. I haven't been uploading to YouTube because I'm focusing on getting my merchandise all on my website. I'd rather just have one central location. And it's better to manage for me. So anyway, isn't she pretty? Look at that. Let me get close up. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love just making everything extra cute. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. All right, let me get it out the way. Okay, so let's open her up because I've already put my envelopes in it. I've already put everything in the wallet. I went ahead and I Velcroed hers, and then I turned around and I did mine at the same time. So you will see her debut, her new pretty baby, soon when she does her video. Okay, so today we are going to be working out of my not daily organizer, my Zippy organizer, the daily organizer, which is right here. She's going to be retired for a little while, guys. I don't have to put wear and tear on her. I am loving Zippy. I am loving Zippy organizer. So we'll get a more in-depth view of her shortly. So today we're going to be stuffing lots and lots of cash. I took out $1,500 from the bank, but we are going to be stuffing from what I understand is $1,480 basically. So I'm going to talk through it like I normally do, right? So let's start it. Let's get this started. Let me get my hand sanitizer. My blue marker is missing, so I'm a little freaked out about that because maybe I am a very organized person. I just don't realize it, but I'm told that I'm very organized. Okay. So yeah, I do freak out when things aren't like necessarily in place and in order. If there's some type of disruption, I want to punch somebody in the head. That's just the bottom line. I do. So y'all should have seen me in here screaming last night. I just had to blow off some steam. And it was just like, I had so many built up emotions that I just had to be like, ah! You know, like, ah! You know, my husband was like, let me get out of here. Yes, please do. Because he was the one ready to catch all them blues. Okay. Gargamel. So when he's not my favorite person, I'm going to refer to him as Gargamel. When he's one of my favorite people, I'm going to say my husband. Okay. So Gargamel was pushing some buttons yesterday. Okay. And he could say what he want to say. But he was pushing some buttons. He's bigger than me. So, I mean, I'm not going to say I would win that fight. Not a literal fist fight. We don't fight. But you know what I'm saying. You know, like, you lucky you the size you are because I might shove you or something, you know. But if I shove you, you might not move. So what's the point? You know, I'm going to exert more energy shoving you. So let's just keep it like that. But sometimes, you know, we love those men. But golly, you know, is it me? I don't know. But anyway, he might be one of my good people today. We'll see. But for right now, through this video, Gargamel it is. Okay, so Gargamel. Okay. So I don't put ones in my tray because you'll see how I do my ones later. So let's get this money divided up. Everybody is sleeping, I believe, in my house right now. And if they're not, they better stay quiet because if I have to stop and reshoot, I'm gonna, you know, I sound like a violent person when I talk. I mean, maybe I am aggressive, who knows, but you get the drift. So I don't want to offend anybody, but like, oh my gosh, stop the violence. It's enough violence in the world. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. I'm just a emotional person. So I am definitely driven by emotion at times, but you know when to turn it on, you know when to turn it off. Boom. Okay. So that's the problem. Some people don't know when to turn off their emotions. I know when to turn off my emotions. I know what and what not to do. I think I do. I made it this far in life, right? Okay. So let's get started. I am going to be stuffing my wallet first. And I don't know, you guys probably can't see my iPad. I will enlarge it, but I need to see the denomination. So I did go over my digital budget with you guys on my last video, and I think that I did make some changes and I probably pulled out a little bit more cash, but I'm still on track. So let's go. Let's do this so I can see the money better. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so personal is the first envelope. I currently have $7 in personal because I definitely spend my bread. Personal is going to get a 50. Right. Gotta give myself, I always give myself 50. It's pretty consistent. And I'll use that 50 for whatever. Like if I did want to go to Starbucks, I'll use that 50 because this is my personal money. So I technically can spend my money on whatever I want. And that's generally what I do. I spend personal on whatever. It could be, you know, something for the business. It's just whatever I want. It just has no category except that it's just free money for me to spend. Okay, snacks. I currently have a 20 in snacks. Oh, y'all see my new envelopes? Aren't they cute? So my expense trackers. I do have trackers in my wallet because I only do it to keep the balance. I don't like really do any item tracking on these. I told you guys I'm digital with that. I use an app called YNAB, and that's how I track all of my accounts, whatever accounts it is. I track that on my phone. So, okay, so let's go back to snacks is going to get a 10 and a 5. Okay. And I've had a lot of people that I know who are interested in doing this, and I think it's a great idea. I really have accomplished some major goals doing this whole digital budgeting, paycheck to paycheck budget, and cash stuffing. So there are different processes. Digital budgeting is me doing my budget digitally, okay? Paycheck to paycheck budget is me budgeting from paycheck to paycheck. Even if I didn't do cash stuffing, budgeting my paycheck solely on each paycheck really ensures that I manage that paycheck the way it's supposed to be paycheck, that every dollar in that paycheck goes somewhere and it has a job to do, okay? And then the cash stuffing is just, instead of, keeping my money in an account and just sticking to how much I need to spend, I can really see visually, because visual learning and things like that sometimes help people process that better in their minds, right? Math is turning into like a visual thing, where you don't have to just pen and paper count things out. You can really, look at something, figure it out in your head. So nonetheless, no educational lessons here. Nonetheless, it does help me because I was bad at just spending. It helps me really keep an eye's view on every dollar that I have and what I'm doing with it. I am more conscious of spending my money because it's in cash than if it was on my card, literally. So I don't, for some reason it doesn't even make sense to me, but it does and it doesn't, right? And I've had so many people like, but then when they try it, they're like, oh my God, I really saved some money. And it's like, oh my God, yeah, me too, So anyway, so dining out is going to get 30. Did I get dining out the money? Because I currently have 22. Okay, so dining out is going to get a 20 and a 10. Okay, and I'm going to let y'all know I had to shoot this video after Gargamel left because there's no way in the world. Oh my goodness. He hates social media. He hates just, people telling their business. Like, just you guys seeing this is way too much for him. He's like, oh my gosh. Is that necessary that you have to show people that and do this? And he's not mean with it, but he's just like, I don't get it. I don't understand why people want people in their lives. And it's like, and last night he said, oh my God, you are so Hollywood. Yes, baby, yes, so Hollywood. You might call me that, so Hollywood. So anyway, dining out got 30, and car maintenance is going to get 100. Oh my gosh, I got a nail in my tire. I swear. So there's a contractor, he's building everyone's decks, right, on the block and things like that. And he's great. I love him. He built my shed. Remember, I got my shed built a couple months ago. He built my shed, and he is supposed to build a deck, right? But I swear, every time he's out there doing work, I get a nail in my tire, some way, somehow. So we know that those tires cost $462. Now, I don't know if that's before or after tax, but at that point, it don't matter. I rounds that up to $500. That's a $500 freaking tire for a freaking $2 nail. That doesn't equate to common sense to me. I'm livid. So anyway, I thought I was going to have to buy a new tire. I wound up being able to get it plugged. So I thought I was going to have to take $500 out of my car maintenance envelope and do that. But I didn't. So anyway, okay. Car maintenance gets 100, but I'm not going to put it in my wallet. I currently have 30. I currently have, whoa. I currently am missing some money. So it says I had $30 in car, but let me check my online tracker. It says I had 30 in car, but I did take out, I took out a 10 for the tire, so I should have 20. but it looks like I'm missing a freaking 5. Now, I'll explain to y'all how things work when things ain't right, how I get thrown off. Like, so I'm slowly but surely unraveling, okay? So pay attention. Y'all gonna hear some aggression come out. Y'all gonna hear some threats come out. Okay. I'm not really liking the fact that I'm missing $5. And yes, it's only $5, but it's my effing $5. Thank you very much. Oh, goodness gracious. So $860 plus 30 is $890. But my tracker says I have $870. So what the heck is going on? Okay. I'm totally lost. October 3rd, I put in 100. Yes, I did. I took out 3 or 5. So I should have 870. Maybe, did I update it because I took a 10? No. So something's wrong. But technically, altogether, no. All right, y'all. Let me count this envelope because now I'm freaked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 40, and 30. That's 870. Absolutely. So this is 840. I don't know why it says 860. That's because I tell you I can't count on camera, right? Unless I'm missing I can't be missing a 20. Okay. So I took 10 out of here. So let's see. 10, 20, 25. So I am missing a 5. I'm missing a 5. You know what? I wonder, let's see. I'm missing a 5. So I'm mad now, okay? I'm really mad, but I'm going to keep it pushing because I'm annoyed. Okay. Car maintenance is not going in here. I spent too much time talking about that. So household is going to get a 5. No. Food is next. Gas. I did it again, y'all. Gas is getting a $50 bill, and you know I pulled that 50 out. So y'all know what that means. This is becoming a habit. Y'all see that, right? So that 50 is going to go to a lucky envelope in the end. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that 10 here. I don't like this color marker. I don't freaking like it. Okay, deposit. You know, I can't find my blue. So right now in gas, I have 174.54 because I don't like that marker. Let me see if it's in my bag, y'all. Hold up, give me a second. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Cut me a break in life. Listen, yeah, I was gonna lose it. And it's the little dumb things, but those little dumb things, bull, they turn into wars. Okay, so 174.54 is in gas. Okay, food is going to get a 60, which is a 50, and a 10. I currently have $32 in food, so let me make sure. Yes, I do. So I have 32 in food. I'm adding another 60. I know I will need to go food shopping. I guess I really didn't do a lot of food shopping last week because I only had 50 and I still have 32. But I bought what I needed at the moment. So, I mean, kudos to me. Household has 40 and household is only going to get a 5. Okay. I gotta go to the bank. I hate when I touch my envelopes like, oh, I don't have money on me. Let me pull it out of here real quick and put it back. Yeah, I hate when I do that because I forget. So you'll see me jot down little notes like, oh, put that back in there. I did something. Okay, so miscellaneous is going to get a 5. Miscellaneous has no rhyme or reason for being in my wallet except that it is miscellaneous. So you never know. If I need to spend money and it's not according to one of these envelopes, and I don't carry these babies, so that's what it is. So I'm going to sit her to the side and let her look as beautiful as she is, right? That's my little Louis girl. I'm going to give them names. I know somebody asked me that, but I'm working on that, okay? I'm working on it. I would love to give them names, okay? So in Little Sis, hair care, home maintenance, house cash fund, tech stuff, and the dollar savings that I do. So let me move this over. Okay, so that's what's in this wallet. And you see her little charms, right? I want to say thank you to everyone who purchased a charm, an envelope, a cash tray. I just thank everybody for the support. You know, again, I can't say it enough. Literally, like no bull. It's fun, but it is amazing. You know, like I really do. I enjoy y'all. I really, really do. So hair care, let's go. Hair care gets 40, which is 220s. I've been trying to get back at my hairdresser. Oh my goodness. So much has been going on and it just keeps slipping my mind. I gotta remember to change this envelope to a transparent envelope. I keep forgetting. I think she's like the eyeball. All right, kids is going to get a 20. Is that a 20 for kids? Yes, that's a 20. I keep saying I need to put more money in kids because I know that I'm going to have to start buying some winter stuff for all the kids possibly. But I do need to, I mean, I can always pull from another envelope technically if I need to, or I can just hurry up and try to juggle next pay and shift my allotments around. Some envelopes sometimes get more than others, and that's how I prioritize. And you'll see by the time I'm finished, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so home maintenance is gonna get a 50. And again, just any unexpected repairs, that's what I'm saving for. Currently, home maintenance has $225, but to be honest with you, I'm just trying to, yes, it does. So it has $225. I just put a 50, that makes $275. My ID fund is our Islamic holiday, which is going to be next year, sometime around May. So my goal to get this envelope is $3,000. It is currently $580. I am going to put a 50 in here, so that'll be $630. And I don't update my expense trackers on camera, as I tell you guys, because that's an even longer video. But technically, when I'm done this, I'll shoot the second video and I'll do that. How about that? So that's what that is. My next envelope is house cash. I currently have $250 in house cash. This is my goal, so I'm no longer going to put money in this envelope. This envelope technically has no purpose. It is emergency house money. So if something comes up that does not fit any sinking fund that I have, because it can happen, then I will go to this envelope and use that money. It's only $250, but it should suffice. If somebody or something needs more than $250, then they're going to be out of luck. Okay? That's just the bottom line. So that is house cash. I'm not giving any money to. Fund money, family fund, is going to get a 20. We haven't been able to use that. Again, I started this envelope on May 8th. I started with putting $15 in it, and then gradually I'll put 20, sometimes 10. But from May 8th up until now, this envelope has $270 with an additional 20. That's $290 just to keep slowly but surely adding something. It adds up. You see my envelopes where I'm just only putting $5. It adds up. So, you know, I recommend it. I encourage it. And you can have fun while doing it. Okay. Dollar savings, I don't put money in. You will see how I use that later. Tech stuff. So tech stuff is going to get 40, and that is going to be 220s. Tech stuff is any electronics I want to buy. Now y'all might not know, but I'm an Apple fanatic. Apple everything, Apple all day, Apple every day. I am going to be Apple for life. Okay, I don't care what they do. It's going to be extremely hard to get me off of Apple. So I wanted a new iPad Pro. I have the 12.9 third edition. Third generation. I wanted the fourth generation 1 terabyte because this is 256 gigabytes. I currently want enough storage so that I don't have to use external drives. Everything would be able to fit. I wouldn't have to keep transferring files between SD, SSD. Like, I sound smart as hell right now, but that's not the case. I'm just really reading initials, but when I say it, it sounds like I'm smart, right? Like I'm like a tech geek or something. But I'm pretty techie, but you know, not in the aspect of, you know, like these tech wizards I know. Okay, so moving on to littler sis, because that was little sis, so I'm gonna put her right here and let's go. Okay, so luxury, you know, yes, somebody said to me, I can't remember a comment, why did I put the slits here when I never take this out? And you're so right. So I am going to make another one. So hopefully my next video, if I can remember, you know what? I am going to remember. I'm going to jot a note to myself so that when I get off camera, because that's what we do, reminders benefit the believers. Of course, that's something we say in Islam. You know, you remind someone of the good. So reminders benefit those who believe. So, change. What is this called though? It's called like a, what the heck is that called? You know, like a table of contents. Change table of content. Whoa. Okay. Change table of contents tab. No whole slits. I talk a lot to myself too, so I'm gonna let y'all see. I did put that there, right? Can you see? Too much light? There it is. No? Maybe? What the hell? There it is. You see it. Okay. I just want y'all to know that I really wrote it. Not that I would lie to y'all, but I still want y'all to see. Alright, so luxury is getting, boom, boom, boom. Luxury is going to get $300. Now, I told y'all last week that I was going to jump this envelope up. So luxury is going to get $300. 1, 2, 3. Now, I currently have $345 in there, and I'm putting $300 in there because this is going to go to a debt payment for a luxury item. Ding, 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 ding. Right, but we're not going to pretend I didn't do that, right? But so it's going to go towards a debt payment because, again, I am a credit card user. I pay them off, as you can see, but I left the money here because, well, to be honest with you, I already paid it off. Okay, I paid it off the same day I bought it, right? But I used my card so I could get my reward points. I paid it off that day, so this money is just going to go back in the account to replace it. But I still wanted to go through the process of stuffing it, letting you guys see it, yada yada, you know, the whole nine. So anyway, luxury now has $645, which is going to go to zero the minute this camera stops. Boom. Home remodel is going to get $75, so that's a 50, a 20, and a 5. And the reason for that is I plan on making some repairs at some point. You know, I'm just waiting, but there are some things that I want to do. I keep going back and forth about it, but I really want to make some changes. And just, it's time to spruce things up. It's time to change some colors, change some furniture. Like, I'm ready. And once I do, I will debut and let you guys see. So car maintenance, as we already spoke about, is going to get 100. So I'm going to put the 100 in here, and then I'll try to figure out later where it went. The missing $5. Yes, I'm going to find that damn $5. Believe that. Okay, 52-week challenge is going to get 60, and that's 320s. And it's, I have more. What? How much do I have? 52-week challenge. Okay, so I have 500 in a 52-week challenge. So this is going to make it. This is going to make it 560. Okay. So medical bills, I only put $5 in medical bills. I don't even have to look and see. I have an HSA card, but I do this to, like I said, I like to create an envelope for everything and just save. So I started on June 9th, putting $5 in. I currently now have $60 as of today. I mean, I just saved $60 without blinking. So you keep doing that, it's all going to add up. So again, it's a very great idea. Get into it. Subscriptions is going to get 25, and that is a 20 and a 5. Again, my subscription envelope consists of 3 different subscriptions I have. My Line 2, my Amazon Prime, and my Experian Credit Monitoring. So I build these up so when it comes time to renew these subscriptions, I'll have the money, it's all paid for. So that's what that is for. So I'll just put this money up. So I believe I have, let me see. Let me tell you what I have in subscription. I'm not counting it. I can't. I don't feel like counting. Bills is going to get $100. So let me put, where's bills? Okay, this is bills. So I'm going to put $100 in bills. My goal is to get 1 month ahead in bills. And once I accomplish that, I'm going to shoot for 2 months ahead. So right now I have $890, and I think that I need this to be $2,500. I wrote it down. Oh my gosh. I want to say $2,500. I think safely I should say $2,500 in this envelope to be 1 month in bills, and then retirement is next. So retirement is going to get a 10. I have a 401k, so really, again, I just like creating envelopes. This is not my retirement. At some point, I will prioritize and start dumping more money into this, if not invest it in a Roth. I mean, probably, you know, I'll do a Roth or something like that. So I may never really step my game up in this envelope because, you know, my money could make more money over there with a Roth or something like that. So I'm gonna leave that like that. Savings is gonna get $150, so that's a 150. And I am at the part where I will be replacing that with a $1,000 bill, because in savings, if I'm not mistaken, my savings envelope is $3,943. That's wrong. So I definitely took it over $4,000. So I got to put another $1,000 bill in there, and that $1,000 will go into the bank. And yeah, and that's what I'll do for my envelopes. When I put $1,000, you see that? Yeah, once I put $1,000 in, then I'll dump it in the bank for all my envelopes. And I'll know that that $1,000 is in a bank, so I'll put it all in one same savings account. There's no need to separate it, because those placeholders represent $1,000. So I know when I look at that bank account, no matter what the balance say, the savings account, that $1,000 is in there. So, okay. Now this is big sis, baby girl. You know what? My daughter needs me to see how much money she has, so I'm gonna count it. Okay. So big sis, she has 2 envelopes, and I don't know what I did with my marker, but business, and I'm gonna write Sadaka on here because I need that to reflect, so I know. Okay. So this envelope is empty, and I will eventually use this envelope for something, but I haven't figured that out yet. Business currently has $13, and business is going to get $200. Now this money will be used for business purposes, and any business expenses I pay on my credit card, it's going to go to that, and I do have several of those at the moment. So Sadaka, again, it just means charity. Sadaka is going to get a 20. Now I did take out 50, but I didn't take it out of this envelope because, again, I don't carry my sinking funds around, so I didn't even deduct the 50 out of here. So currently it says 40, now 60, but soon to be 10 if I replace my money I took that from. So okay, so that's that. So I filled up all my envelopes. I still have some 5s here, as you can see, and I do have some 1s, right? So let me show you guys how I maneuver that. So okay, so it's in here. So what I do is, any 1s in any of my envelopes I take out and replace with 5s, okay? So I have a $5 in here because sometimes I need to make change. So I'm going to put that 5 there. Take these 5 1s and put them in here because I only should have 1s in here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is go through all of my envelopes and see if there's any 1s. Now I know there's no 1s in these because I don't use these envelopes at all. So they're whole bills, 5 and up. I use this the most. So I know that in personal, I have 2 1s, okay? So I have 2 1s in personal. I'm going to take out the 2 1s, replace it with a 5, okay? Snacks doesn't have any 1s. Dining out has 2 1s, so I'll take out those 2 1s and replace that with a 5, okay? Car maintenance has no 1s, but it's missing a 5, so go figure. Gas, of course, is online. Food has, let's see, food has some 1s because you can tell from the balance it says 32. Okay, food has 2 1s, so I'll put the 2 1s, give it a 5. Okay. Household has no 1s. Miscellaneous has 4 1s. Take out the 4 1s, replace it with a 5. Okay. So that completes that. I still have another 5, but I did see 1s in business. So business has, I said $13, so there has to be 3 1s in here. Let's see. Yep, 3 ones. So I'll take out the 3 ones and I'll replace with a 5. Shh. Okay. So how many ones is this all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 ones will now go into my ones envelope, and I replace them all with 5s. I will eventually count this, and I need another envelope because this is insane. Too many ones. But I probably have like 80, 90, maybe almost $100, right? So we'll see. What I want to do with that, I don't know. So we still have this beautiful $50 bill. So the responsible thing would be to put her in savings or bills, right? But because I know that I have a debt payment, she is going to go towards that. I am going to put her in luxury. So luxury has $645, now luxury has $695. So and that $695 will go towards the debt payment. Why not? Okay, so I'll just be putting back the money I spent on her back into there. So I'm done with my cash stuffing. I'm done. Everyone, I just want to say thank you again. My site should be going live. I want to remind everybody about that $1,000 giveaway. You've seen it. It's still there. It's waiting. The comment you will comment down below will be Give Me Louis. I was going to let the contest last for like a week, but I think I'm only going to do it for 3 days because I'm anxious. I'm more anxious than you guys to see who wins. So 3-4 days from the time it starts. So just get ready. And you can't comment on this video, Give Me Louis. I'm going to do giveaway, and then that video will get Give Me Louis on there. And you will have to like the video and be subscribed to my channel. Let me remind you all, please don't have your subscriber list private, because if I can't verify that you are subscribed to me, then you can't win. As simple as that. You don't have to follow me on Instagram. I'm not going to make that a rule to win, because not everyone has Instagram, and I get that. So I don't have a problem with that. Besides, I don't feel like jumping across platforms to find my winner. I would rather just, so I appreciate everybody viewing and commenting. Again, this is just a process that I do for me. Again, I am not debt free. I am not saying that I'm striving to be debt free. What I'm trying to do is responsibly manage my money. At some point, I will pay down debt and pay off debt, but I'm not going to sit here in front and say, oh my gosh, I'm just all about paying my debt, because if that's the case, I wouldn't be shopping. I wouldn't be buying stuff. Every single dollar would be going towards debt. And guess what? That probably is more responsible. Okay, but then I guess that's not me. Maybe I'm not as responsible as I think. So, before you guys, or some people go too far with their opinions, and let me say that, don't. Because your opinion is your opinion. I say this in every video. If I'm doing something in one of my videos that you don't like, don't look at it. Simply click off the video and go to another one. Don't take the time out to tell me what you don't like in my video. I don't really need to hear that. This is positivity, happiness, and fun. You can take your negative and you can shove it up how many numerous holes you have. How about that? So, was that wrong to say? But I meant it though. So maybe I shouldn't have said it. That's what I'm talking about. Again, this is how I do things. So let me apologize. Maybe I should have said that. Maybe I'll edit that out. I'll play it back and say. But anyway, I meant it though. That's how I feel. So, okay. Let me get on to updating these expense trackers. I will see you in my next video. Bye.